As you and I both know, Stephen A., the playoffs are a totally different game. You have to be at your highest competitive gear throughout. You got to play every game like you're one away from elimination. I mean, that's the only way to get it done.
Yeah, it's a little extreme, Max, but I hear where you're coming.
Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs on EA Sports. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They lead this 5-game series 2 games to none. And now they'll have 3 shots trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected. How many games come down to the wire, or a performance off the bench, or even a big shot at the end? Every night holds something different, and that's why we love this game so much.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Davis. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Add 2 points to the board.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
To Murray. Danny Green rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lakers ball. Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Murray with it. They trail by 2. Screen coming. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
DeMarcus Cousins with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Bradley. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
DeRozan with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Patty Mills against Cousins. To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
That one off the mark. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
DeMare Carroll, he's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. To Bradley. Avery Bradley missed his first. That one goes.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Patty Mills. They work it down to Aminu. And he hits. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Cook with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. To Cousins. Oh, had him going there for a second. Won't go. To Patty Mills. From the painted area, won't go down. Cook to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Just off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
To Cousins. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Cousins against Patty Mills. To Caldwell Pope. McGee powers it through. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. DeRozan in a matchup with Boogie. DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, baby, here we go, here we go.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Murray into the front court. Final minute, first half. To DeRozan. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Ah, the monster stuff. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando. And
the Lakers have built a... Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Lakers at the controls right now. Rondo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeRozan with it. Down a bundle. To Murray. And count the basket inside.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And the rebound pulled down by Davis. Los Angeles, they have it. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Murray. Has a look. The shot almost. To Kyle Kuzma from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Rudy Gay to DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. Rises for the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lakers ball. To Davis. Trying to cash in. Anthony Davis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Down low, Aldridge. Not that time. And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, watch the screen left. Yep.
Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge.
Wait on it.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Los Angeles has the basketball.
Shots up.
It's Aldridge with the rebound. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter with the Lakers in command. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. DeRozan with the basketball.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
Got it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. DeRozan. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you're playing those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. DeRozan to Murray. The drive, right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Danny Green, going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Davis. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. DeRozan to Murray. DeRozan. And it's Davis for the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. And he hits.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. The Lakers.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies.
So, last night's game. You said...
Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate.
Black
hold
Panther.
Up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on her. My knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm the her dad's salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? Nino. You can search if you're looking for somebody.
The second round starts here. It's the Western Conference semifinals. Game 1 on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
The Blazers control the tap. Lillard to McCollum. Going to launch beyond the arc, and the Lakers clear. To Kyle Kuzma. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Whiteside. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
It's Portland ball. To Ken Bazemore. Bazemore with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
From long range. Not that time. He missed it. Not that time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Can't connect. Just off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Davis sends it away. Lakers at the controls right now. 4-3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lillard. To McCollum. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Trailblazers with the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
McCollum into the front court. 5-point game. To Lillard. And he knocks it down at the line. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on, and that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open. To Lillard. Turns and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
For three. Off the mark. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Kent Bazemore. They'll get it down to Johnson. The pass set it all up.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty, he can finish with either.
To Bradley. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Scala BCR. Easy pad to the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Layup goes down. Well done.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Lillard. Portland has 4 to shoot. Short jumper won't go down. That misses with a second to go. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here's a chance from long range. It's rebounded by Whiteside. Lillard to Kent Bazemore. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Nothing going here on that drive. McCollum to the basket, but he's unable to finish. Fires the three. Won't go down. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lillard to Kent Bazemore. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Lillard to McCollum. C.J. McCollum not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Bradley. Lets it fly from long range, and Avery Bradley, no one in his zip code, knocks down the open 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Portland has the ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Can't connect from in close.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistent.
Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down. Ed, when you coming to my town?
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Scores from the post. Deep 3 at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Lakers in command. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight.
To Bradley. Beyond the arc for 3. And Avery Bradley still gets it to go down after a good closeout.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose. That one's going to be out of bounds. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Over the line. Backcourt violation. McCollum. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Portland's got it. Nice pass to set things up. And he scores, plus the foul. Hassan Whiteside taking all comers. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hassan Whiteside at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Down for McGee. Hassan Whiteside tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Has a look. Shot by Johnson. No good. To Kyle Kuzma. From long range. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Avery Bradley. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. They'll let one fly from half court. The Lakers get the victory. They've grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
We got London on the track.
I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hope. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
Squad made to be.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now.
The second round rolls on. Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking... The Portland Trailblazers begin the game with the basketball. Lillard to McCollum. Screen coming. McCollum. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Lillard to McCollum. Oh, he had him there for a second. McCollum to Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Los Angeles has the basketball. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lillard down to Labissiere. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Great feed. Cruises inside for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. McCollum to Ken Bazemore from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
New blood coming in for both sides. It's Cook with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Lillard up against Cook. And it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Kyle Kuzma, going to launch beyond the arc. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Kyle Kuzma, huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinal. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league.
Lillard down to Labissiere. Shot from the lane won't go. Has a chance. Londo's shot won't go down. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Bradley. Avery Bradley. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Danny Green. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Nurkic. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Cousins.